Welcome back to BikeBeat, where we break down the best machines on two wheels, and today we're taking a deep dive into the 2025 Honda CB650R. This is a bike that sits right in the sweet spot for riders who want something stylish, modern, and performance-oriented without stepping into the realm of full-blown supersports. Honda has refined and evolved this model over several years, and the 2025 version continues to sharpen the formula. So let's get into what makes this bike special and whether it's worth your money. The 2025 Honda CB650R is powered by a 649 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled inline-four engine. This is an instantly appealing highlight because the middleweight naked segment is mostly filled with parallel twin engines these days, but Honda sticks with the four-cylinder layout. That means one thing above all: character. Smoothness, high-revving energy, and an exhaust note that is unmistakably inline-four. It produces roughly 94 horsepower and about 63 Nm of torque, delivered in a very linear and predictable curve. It's a bike that loves to rev, and once you wind it past around 7,000 revolutions per minute, it wakes up and surges forward with that classic Honda four-cylinder excitement. The tuning has been refined over the years, with improved intake flow and combustion efficiency, making the power band strong without feeling intimidating for newer riders. The 6-speed gearbox pairs beautifully with the engine, and one of the biggest updates for 2025 is the availability of Honda's e-clutch system. This is a technology that sits somewhere between a quickshifter and a fully automatic solution. You can shift up and down without touching the clutch lever at all, but the lever is still there if you want to use it. It basically lets you choose how you want to ride. For city riders who deal with constant stop-and-go traffic, the e-clutch is a luxury you immediately appreciate. For more spirited weekend riding, you can still enjoy the mechanical feel of traditional manual shifts. It's a very smart, flexible system, and it's one of the CB650R's standout selling points this year. The chassis is built around a steel diamond frame that provides a strong backbone while maintaining a manageable overall weight. Up front, you get a 41mm Showa separate function big piston fork, an SFF-BP setup known for offering great stability, reduced flex, and impressive feedback during cornering. At the rear, there's a Showa monoshock with a 10-step preload adjuster, giving you some adjustability depending on your load or riding style. The handling is one of the CB650R's biggest strengths. It feels planted and predictable, yet light and agile enough to thread through traffic or lean confidently into corners. It strikes a nice balance between everyday usability and weekend fun. When it comes to braking, Honda has equipped the bike with dual 310mm front discs and radial mount 4-piston calipers, along with a single rear disc. Everything is backed up by ABS, of course. The braking performance is strong, progressive, and confidence-boosting, especially for riders who may be stepping up from a smaller bike. The wheel and tire setup is a classic 120/70-17 front and 180/55-17 rear combination, giving a substantial contact patch and stable grip. Whether you're on aggressive corners or just cruising, the bike feels sure-footed. Design is one area where the CB650R shines brighter than many of its rivals. Honda classifies its styling direction as Neo Sports Café. This blends retro inspiration with modern lines, creating a bike that looks both elegant and aggressive. The round LED headlight gives a nod to classic naked bikes, but the sharp edges, compact tail section, sculpted tank, and exposed frame bring a distinctly modern touch. The 2025 model retains Honda's high build quality, clean welds, premium finishes, and tight panel gaps. There's a sense of refinement when you walk up to the CB650R. Nothing looks or feels cheap. It's the kind of bike you admire even when it's parked. Lighting is fully LED all around. The headlight has a signature horseshoe-shaped pattern that makes the bike recognizable from a distance at night. The indicators and taillight match this modern aesthetic, and the visibility they provide is excellent. The seat height at about 810mm is friendly to a wide range of riders, although shorter riders may still find it a bit on the taller side. The overall ergonomics are upright but sporty, making it comfortable for commuting yet lively for more aggressive rides. The weight sits around 205 to 207 kilograms depending on the variant. It's not the lightest bike in the class, but Honda has distributed the mass well, so it doesn't feel heavy when riding. Modern technology is a key part of the bike's appeal. The 5-inch TFT display is crisp, colorful, and easy to read in bright sunlight. It supports Honda RoadSync, allowing smartphone integration for turn-by-turn navigation, music control, and call management. You get a dedicated switchgear controller on the left handlebar to navigate menus without taking your hand off the grip. It's a clean, simple interface that feels premium and avoids unnecessary clutter. For rider safety and assistance, you have Honda's selectable torque control. This traction control system helps stabilize rear-wheel grip in slippery or uneven conditions. It's not intrusive, but it's a nice safety net to have, especially during rainy rides or on dusty roads. You also get an emergency stop signal, which activates rapid flashing of the rear indicators if you suddenly brake hard, helping alert vehicles behind you. Fuel capacity sits around 15.4 liters, giving a decent range, although fuel consumption varies since rev-happy inline-fours can be thirsty when ridden aggressively. Still, Honda's overall efficiency tends to be reliable and consistent. The compression ratio of around 11.6 to 1 contributes to the bike's punchy and responsive nature. Now, let's talk price. This will vary significantly depending on your region. In India, the 2025 Honda CB650R is priced at approximately 9.60 Indian rupees like ex-showroom. In Pakistan, prices fluctuate based on import duties and dealership margins, ranging roughly between PKR 1.6 million and PKR 2.6 million depending on the variant. In other international markets, pricing tends to position the CB650R as a premium middleweight, often slightly higher than twin-cylinder rivals but justified by the inline-four configuration and Honda's build quality. The bike's unique selling points stand out strongly. The inline-four engine is rare in today's market and gives the CB650R a smoothness and auditory presence that's hard to match. The e-clutch system is a technological leap that offers convenience without removing the essence of motorcycling. The Neo Retro design is one of the most polished in its class, making the bike a head-turner wherever it goes. Add to that the premium suspension, strong brakes, modern TFT display, and smartphone connectivity, and you get a motorcycle that feels refined and future-ready. That said, no bike is perfect. The weight is on the higher side for a 650 class naked. Fuel efficiency may not be as good as bikes with twin-cylinder engines. And maintenance costs can be higher because inline-fours naturally have more complexity. These are not deal breakers, but they're worth noting if you're cross-shopping with simpler, budget-friendlier machines. If you're someone who appreciates a motorcycle with personality, modern tech, strong engineering, and a design that stands out without screaming for attention, the CB650R deserves a spot on your shortlist. Whether you're upgrading from a 300 or 400 class bike or stepping sideways from another brand, this Honda delivers a satisfying and mature riding experience. Thanks for tuning in to BikeBeat. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Honda CB650R, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss more detailed bike breakdowns just like this. Drop a comment below and tell us what bike you'd like us to cover next, or if you want a comparison between this CB650R and another middleweight naked. Ride safe, ride smart, and I'll see you in the next one.